I've been heating with firewood for almost 20 years, and Sasha and I have been heating our small home exclusively with a wood stove for the last 5 years. And so needless to say, or suffice it to say, firewood is a major part of our life. And I've clocked many hours splitting wood. And in this video, I wanted to specifically talk about techniques that I've worked out for myself that have increased the rate at which I can split wood maybe upwards to 10 times faster than how I used to. Let me share. The default way I was shown to split firewood, and what I actually did for a number of years, is basically use a platform. I used to use a stump. I built a platform a few years ago, so that's what I've got. And then I would take my splitting tool. I used to use a really heavy maul. I use a splitting axe now, which I'll talk about. And basically put the log on there and you go to split it, and pieces shoot all over the place. You go and you pick them up, and you stand it up and you split it again, and something shoots over there. And for one piece of wood, I'm bending over at least 5 or 6 times. It's pretty miserable. There's a better way. Extremely simple upgrade here that if you just got this from the video, I'd be thrilled to know that you got this. Find a tire that fits on whatever stump you're working with. That's part of why I made this platform bigger. And by putting a tire and putting your wood in, you can split one piece at a time, but better yet is you can load up a bunch of pieces, pack them in nice and tight, and now as you split your wood, every piece is held within the tire. And that is a really nice upgrade. You can see each time it splits, I don't have to chase it and find it on the ground because the tire's held it in. But we can take that a little bit further. So the way I was splitting for quite a long time, and that I was just showing with the tire, is another very standard way to split, which is basically you swing straight up and down. That's fine. But a lot of times this happens where the axe gets caught in the wood, and part of your time splitting is being consumed in retrieving the axe that's jammed into the wood. Same basic idea. I've got my platform that I'm splitting on. I've got my tire to hold in the logs. But rather than doing straight down strikes with a lot of force that end up getting the axe stuck in the wood, I'm doing my strike. But this is a weird move, and I wouldn't encourage people to try this. It's just something I do, is as the strike is coming down, the moment it hits the wood, I allow it and encourage it to flex to the right with a little flick of the wrist. And what that does is it takes the momentum from the axe and starts sending it out this way. It speeds it up in this direction, which allows me to continue the strike. Then I can move a lot faster. Let me show you what I mean, and maybe it'll go smoothly. So it's a lot of splits in not a lot of time. Looks kind of wacky. You want to be really aware that no one's around, especially to your right, if you're a right-handed person when you do this. But you can see in just a few seconds, and with a pretty fluid motion, I'm able to split and have the axe returned for another strike. I really like that system. It works really well for me. Please comment below if you have any questions about this system, or if you've got some neat tricks that you use that help you split firewood. And down in the description, I will put a list of other videos talking about how we run our wood stove, making biochar in our wood stove. And if there's interest, we can go a little deeper into this stand and our firewood shed and all that. But for now, thanks for watching.